All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wednesday Night Fun Series here. We're in the trucks at Chicagoland tonight. Got a good race coming up for you. Just went over the drivers, or went over and put a link in for the guys. Corey Reese did the drivers meeting for us. This truck is about hands full for these guys. Gets really loose. So I expect to see some action tonight. Nation, you there? Well, I had Nation, but he took off. He's on his phone tonight. Nation's on vacation this week. And we can have that volume up. So we're going to turn that down. We're going to get ready here. Take a look at the grid real quick for you. You got Jeff Martin on the pole. He's in the 41 tonight, kind of the backwards of the 14. Got Robert David Ballantyne outside of him in second. Starting third, Glenn Jamison. Outside of him in fourth is going to be that 49 of Tim Hamlet. And starting fifth is going to be Nick Reynolds in the 54. We're not going to go over the whole grid because they're about ready to go green here. Jeff Martin, been fast lately. Winning races, second place finishes. Let's see what he's got here at Auto Club tonight in the Truck Series. Field's going to go on green here, and they get fired off. Looks like that 70 truck of Robert David Ballantyne gets a pretty good launch right here on the initial start. He's going to be able to pull up side by side with the leader, Jeff Martin. I don't know how long we're going to go before we see a caution because this truck is really, really a handful. You'll probably see it more than once, guys getting loose coming out of the corner. And we're going to take a look from the blimp mode for a minute just to see if we see any problems through the field. Pretty good field of trucks tonight. Got one slow up there on the high side. I'll try to go back a little and see who that is. We got a mix of cars. You see Troy Cook there in the black 51. He's going to work inside. It looks like the 54, and I believe that's going to be Nick Reynolds. There's the 2 truck. That's going to be Walt Augustino Witz. Gets a little bit loose there. Yeah, that's going to be Nick Reynolds in the 54. You got Troy Cook in the 51. Cruise back through these guys just a little bit. And not sure why it's froze up. Really good racing. There's one. It looks like the 31, a little bit loose. He's going to slide and bring it down pit road here. And it appears as though the guys are under caution right now. I'm having just a little bit of trouble getting this to work tonight, so we're going to try a replay, and I think we might have locked it up. But we do got fire. That's right. We didn't have it last week, but we got it back tonight. We'll try to see what happened on this caution. It may have been caused by the 31, but I'm not 100% sure. We're going to take another look at it. Oh, no, 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 no. We got a truck up in the wall. The 31 got loose. That was all separate, and then the wreck was behind them. That's going to be the 2 of Walt Augustinowitz. Switch views real quick, and we're going to find out what happened to the 2. So we had like 3 or 4 separate things going on at one time back here. Hal Amy, him and the 2 make a little bit of contact here. 31 goes down pit road. A lot of excitement. This race should be nothing short of exciting. I didn't get a chance to practice the truck, but I did drive it on the official side at Kentucky last week. Made some laps in it at Watkins Glen last night because that's where the official series is at. And this truck has an attitude of its own. Nothing like the trucks we had before. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys manage the tires, manage their run, control it. A lot goes into it. Nation, you got a copy? Nation, you got a copy? He don't want to be in a broadcast booth at all. He's on Discord on his phone, but he don't want no part of it. We might get him up here to say hi to you guys. Might just be a plausible way to hide from Diana tonight. Oh, we're doing good, Kyle. How you doing, buddy? Pacing our first caution of the night, lap 5. And it looks like I'm going to be broadcasting it by myself tonight, so we have the Village Idiot, not the Village Idiots tonight. Any Troy Cook fans out there, that 51 is leading the field around here. He's going to be the leader on the restart. For the Hal Amy fans, that 3 car is currently sitting in 11th position, it looks like. Go take a look at it. Yeah, the truck still looks good. I'm showing 17 drivers currently on the track. Yeah, I've noticed that Southeast Motorsports team growing. Jeff Martin, Wesley Whitfield. They got Andrew Williams in there. Dustin Lee, Nick Reynolds. Whole group of them tonight. Yeah, Kyle, we're ready to have you back over here, buddy. You watch these trucks a little bit, man. I don't know if you've had a chance to test them, but they're definitely a... I like it when they drive loose like they are, but a lot of guys don't like that, so they're hard to hang on to. But, I mean, if you've ran a dirt car on iRacing enough, I think you can wheel it just fine. We're 2 by 2, all the way back, as Nation would say, getting ready for the restart here. It's going to be lap 7 of 65. So we got a little ways to go tonight. You see Troy Cook's going to choose the outside on the restart. The leader does control the restart. He can go anytime after that pace car leaves racing surface. So we'll see how the outside line works out for Troy. He's got Glenn Jamison in the 63 to his inside. There's the 41, Tito's Vaca of Jeff Martin. Outside of him, looks like it's going to be I think I seen the 27. And that's going to be Bryce Andrus driving that 27 truck. See the field a little ways off the pace cars. We get ready to go green here. Troy Cook leading them around. Pace cars off. 51 truck fires, and we are back to racing here at Auto Club in the Truck Series tonight. There they go. Troy Cook going to get out cleanly to the lead here. He's going to be followed not too far behind. There's that 63 of Glenn Jamison. Jamison working the bottom of the track, going to try to take a look under the 51 here. Nothing there. So Glenn Jamison going for the front early tonight. Troy Cook has got it. Jamison wants it. You see Troy working middle to the high side should give him a little more momentum off the corner. But I'll tell you, that 63 is getting a good run on the bottom. '63's all over the back bumper of the 51. This is a good race right now for the lead. Working lap 9 of 65. Oh, Troy Cook in the 51 is sideways, but he saves it. But that's going to hand the lead over to Glenn Jamison in the number 63. I told you these things are a handful. I think Troy just proved it right there. You see these guys getting single file. This is more about racing the actual track with this truck than it is racing each other. I've seen someone else get loose back here. I believe it might have been 41 of Jeff Martin. You see Martin's got a little damage on the back of that. He's going to get a good race going here with the 32. That 32 is going to be his teammate, Dustin Lee, and we got the 86 of John Sanu up in the outside wall. Oh, we're going to try to jump on that. There he is. John kept it going in the right direction, so we're not going to see a caution. Good job there, John. Looking at that 3 truck right there, that's Hal Lamy being followed closely by that 67 of Andrew Williams. Hal's in the 9th position, Williams in the 10th. Seeing a driver of the day vote coming in there from Denise. That's going to be for that number 3 of Hal Lamy, and it looks like I'm going to have to do the math tonight. Maybe we'll get Diana in here to help me out. Hal doing a good job wheeling that number 3 truck tonight. Just ahead of them's a pretty good race with the 70 of Robert David Ballantyne, 41 there, Jeff Martin. Jeff's got a little bit of damage, and I believe as much as he's got on the back there, that's probably going to slow that truck down, and it looks like he might have just added a little more to that right front. It's definitely racing, and we're competitors, and when we get around another vehicle, we want to try to take a position. But, man, I mean, you're doing everything you can to hold on to the truck at this point. You see Hal Lamy working outside of that number 61 truck. That's going to be Corey Cook in the 61. Hal's not going to be able to make the move, and that's going to open the door for the 67, Andrew Williams, to make the move on him here. So we see the 61 of Corey Cook working the high side, Hal Lamy in the 3 working the middle, Andrew Williams in the 67 working the bottom. Got another one moving in there. That's Wesley Whitfield in the 74, but I see smoke up ahead of these guys. Somebody's broken and smoking, and that looks like it's going to be the 27 truck. We're going to take an instant replay and burn it down right here with some fire. Thank you, Ryan. This isn't the final deal for the overlay here. We're going to... Nation and I are going to work hard and fix it up real good for the season start in September. Well, I seen something because we definitely got smoked. So let's go back here. We're taking a look at the 27 of Bryce Andrus, and I see the 51 here of Troy Cook. We're going to find out what happened. Or at least attempt to. Look like, 54 Nick Reynolds gets loose in front of those guys, and they had nowhere to go. That'll do it every time. Them guys got to take it down pit road, buff it out. It'll be all right. They got 2 fast repairs. We'll let them go down there and fix that thing up and get them back out on the track. Probably a really good thing that I give them 2 tonight. I see Angel voting for her grandpa there. We'll have to see who wins this race off pit road. Caution number 2 tonight. Lap 15 of 65. That was a good race off pit road, actually. But I'm scoring your leader as the 51 of Troy Cook. I don't know if that's going to cycle around and change out. That race off pit road, though, was between the 32 of Dustin Lee and the 63 of Glenn Jamison there. Yeah, Troy's going to drop back here. It's going to score him in the 8th position. The leader is actually going to be the 63 of Glenn Jamison. Oh, there's another audio I need to turn down, which is Twitch. There we go. Hey, Diana, how you doing? We got no Nation tonight. He's on his phone on Discord, and every time I try to pull him in the booth, he leaves, so... He's truly taking his vacation week, and he ain't broadcasting. But I believe he told me that where he's staying, I don't know, it's kind of a messed up story, but he took his laptop, but the Wi-Fi there, apparently the router is in some other unit in the guy's closet. So they can't get the guy to reset the Wi-Fi for him. Which I just figured that as a likely excuse, but I would more than likely blame it on the Ethiopian internet. I think that the condo he's staying at, they have Ethiopian internet there, so he don't get a good connection, and he can't get on his laptop to broadcast tonight. I'm doing great, Diana. We got a good race going on here. 16 laps, and believe it or not, I'm actually surprised we only have 2 cautions. If you could have seen this truck in practice, it's crazy. Well, heck, you live in the same house Hal does, so you probably heard him. And speaking of Hal, he's got that 3 truck restarting in the 4th position right here. Outside of the 61 truck, which is going to be Corey Cook. So Dustin Lee, but I'm pretty sure Glenn Jaminson's the leader. He's just going to choose the inside here. Dustin Lee's going to be 2nd, Corey Cook 3rd, Hal Amy is in 4th, and the 41 of Jeff Martin is the top, brings up the top 5. Outside of Jeff in the number 2 is going to be Walt Augustino Witz. We've seen him have a little bit of bad luck on caution number 1 around lap 5. He looks like he's got his truck back up in a pretty good position here. They're 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back, as Nation would say. Pace cars getting ready to pull in here. Thank you, Diana. Pace car's in right now. Glenn Jamison is going to fire right here. That 63 truck starting on the bottom takes off and gets a really good restart. 32 of Dustin Lee. Dustin, a brand new driver for us over here at WFO Racing League, so we want to welcome Dustin over here. Back behind him is going to be Corey Cook in that 61. Then you got Hal Amy in the 3. That's good racing. We're going to take a look back here with these guys. 41 of Jeff Martin's in there, giving the 3 a push down the straightaway. Bump this back one more so we can get a look. Hal Amy going to look inside of the 61. Nothing there so far. Hal's going to drive it off the corner, and he might get a handful of the 41 right here. Jeff Martin looking for a position. That's right. You could almost throw a blanket over these first 5 trucks, the top 5 right here. Leader's the 63. 2nd is going to be the 32. 3rd will be the 61. 4th will be the 41. And 5th is going to be the 3 of Hal Amy. Good racing up front. That 32 of Dustin Lee has caught the 63. See if he can put a little pressure on him here, but he might not want to look in his mirror because that 61, Corey Cook right there, is turning on the heat. You can see Corey pull up and all over the back bumper of the 32. Oh, look at that. 61's going to take a peek to the inside. I don't know if he's going to have enough momentum to make it work here. Exit in the corner. He turns it down there, gets a little bit loose, but hangs on to it, and he's got to run underneath the 32. Man, this is the kind of racing that'll put you right on the edge of your seat. Corey Cook in the 61 is going to clear Dustin Lee. Move Corey Cook to 2nd. Take a look back here at Jeff Martin and the 3 of Hal Amy. We've seen Jeff get around him early. Oh, no, Hal just blinked a little bit. Now he's back. Little bit of a connection issue, not too bad. Hal's working hard on the inside of the 41 of Jeff Martin right here. They got Robert David Ballant, and Hal's blinking again. Well, he gets it straightened out a little bit. And blinking again. We got a blinker with a 3 truck right now. That's a shame, too, because we're watching them battle inside of the 41. This is going to be for the 4th position. Hopefully Hal's internet can hang on here. But just so we don't see all the blinking, we're going to switch to the 41. It looks like Hal's going to get a run on the inside. He might have... Oh, Hal gets a little bit loose, comes up the track, but he keeps it off the 41. Hal's going to try to fall back in line behind him and regroup here. You see Robert David Ballantyne in the 70 taking a look on the inside. This is for 5th position. It looks like he's going to go and clear the 3 here. But the 3 is going to have momentum from the top of the track, and he's going to use it to look underneath of the 70. And while that's going on, we have a caution. And we may know why. We're going to burn it down with a little bit of fire. That's right, fire back this week for the WFO replay. And we're going to find out what happened to the 86 of Mr. John Sanu. Oh, the wall. The wall happened to the... Oh, and then he got a little punt from the back there. Might have been a 67. The wall slowed him down, and the 67 finished him off there. That's going to be caution number 3, lap 24.65, so we're about a third of the way through. Holy crap, I can math. John's going to get it going back in the right direction here. Man, when there's a lead change, though, before all that happened, we're watching that racing back there between the 3 and the 70 and the 41, and the 61 of Corey Cook went up and took the lead. That's right, Diana. I worked hard to figure out how to get that fire back, but I did it. We got fire again. I felt like a dumbass for the first 4 or 5 hours I couldn't get it to work. Especially since I watched a video. It took me an hour and 40 minutes to watch a video on how to fix it, and it took me like a minute to fix it. The real crappy part is I had to watch an hour or 40 minutes of an hour and 41-minute video to get to the part where the guy showed how to fix it. Damn my life. But the important thing is that we did get it fixed. And we're going to watch the race off pit road here. '41, Jeff Martin, going to easily clear him off pit road. He was your pole sitter tonight. Starting P1, that's going to be the 41 Jeff Martin. Normally he's in the 14 Tito's Vodka machine. I think I stole the 14 from him tonight. Sorry about that, Jeff. He'll get over it. It's just a fun race. I was wondering why he was in the 14 or the 41, and it's because I'm technically scored in a 14. Yes, I logged in as a driver so I could do voice chat with the guys before the race, but now I got their voice chat shut off so we can do the broadcast here. Cindy, how are you doing? Third caution of the night, 26 laps in, which is really good for the way the truck's driving. That's why I say these guys are the best. Hopefully the broadcast is looking good tonight. There's Missy. We haven't seen you in a while, Missy. How are you doing? You know it's better late than never, Cindy. There's still plenty of great racing to come your way here. Two by two, they're lined up right now all the way back. Jeff Martin in the 41 being scored your leader. 63, Glenn Jamison second. Corey Cook in the 61 is going to be third. Robert David Ballantyne in the 70 is going to be fourth, and Dustin Lee is going to round out the top five. At 51, sitting back in sixth position, and not too far behind him is going to be that number 3 of Hal Amy, restarting in eighth. So the two Hal Jr. Motorsports drivers starting nose to tail to each other there. That's going to be the 51 and the 3. We'll see if the teammates got anything to work their way up through this field. Pace car's just about ready to pull off here. And there it goes. Jeff Martin going to fire off, take off on the restart. Going to be lap 28 right here as they cross the line. Glenn Jamison going to move into second right here. Third place is going to be that 61 of Corey Cook. Corey, not a regular at WFO, but I can tell you he's really fast. 61 looking all over the racetrack, and we got a huge wreck in the back. Wow. There's our instant replay, and we're going to burn it down with fire. That's right, Cindy. If you weren't here and you missed it, we got fire back. All right, so we know it involved one of the fan favorites here, Hal Amy in the number 3, but let's see what happened. You see he's following the 54 of Nick Reynolds. Oh, looked like the 2 got into the wall and might have come down and made contact there. Take a look at the far chase here on the 3 and back it up one more time. Right after the restart here. Man, that sucks. Sometimes on these restarts, you get fooled by those fresh tires and you think they're going to stick and things go bad. You can already see Hal loose here. Oh, and the 2 moves up the track, and man, it looked like there was some net code involved in that as well. So it might have been a combination of the 3 getting loose, the 2 reacting to it, the 2 getting into the outside wall, and then net code happening between them. That sucks for both those drivers either way. Some of these guys are not going to come down pit road. You can see a few of them did, though. Well, actually, more than a few. Actually, more than a handful of them went down pit road here. Oh, so you were late for a good reason then, Cindy. You're out working up votes for the 51. You see the race off pit road here. Hal's going to get him a new truck and get back out there. That's a good sign. Meanwhile, back at the front of the field, the leader's going to be the 63, Glenn Jamison. Second's going to be that number 61 of Corey Cook. His name kind of confuses me just a little bit because we got a Corey Reese and we have a Troy Cook. And now we have a Corey Cook out in the field. There you go, Cindy. We can use all the likes we can get. Everybody knows that. Every once in a while, we got to help a village idiot out. Note I said village idiot because we are not idiots tonight, as I'm missing the other half of that equation. I do have my lemonade, though, so I'm happy. No lemon drops. Didn't get a chance to go by Rural King, so that didn't happen. But we do got lemonade. So when iRacing hands us lemons for truck setups, then we just make lemonade and go racing. I know after this I'm going to do some racing. I think I'm going to jump in a limited late model dirt car and run me a couple of races. Or I might feel real brave and jump in the B-Class car, Xfinity car, and run a New Hampshire race. Ran one yesterday, did pretty good in it. Nation is on vacation. So he claims. All right, they should probably get the 1 to green this time. You can see that 61 of Corey Cook looking on the outside there. They're getting ready to line up 2x2. So we are almost halfway into the race here. 4 cautions tonight, which is still staying under the count that I expected with how loose the truck is. Guys are doing a hell of a job driving this thing. You can see every once in a while what I keep talking about rears its ugly head, though. Still a decent field of trucks out there. If you notice in the top left corner of the broadcast, you're going to see WFO Racing Network. That is going to be the new name for the broadcast. In the top right, you're going to see our primary sponsor. That's going to be Amy Contracting. Pace cars in. Glenn Jamison in the 63. 61 of Corey Cook. Glenn Jamison's going to fire here. He's going to get out to a nice restart. 61's going to have a whole bumper full right here.
What's up?
Oh, there's Garrett Robinson coming in and joining us tonight. What are you up to, Garrett?
Just got done testing for Volusia.
Testing for Volusia. How's the setup feel?
Feels good.
Awesome. Good to hear. Well, we are broadcasting a truck race at Auto Club.
It's going good?
Oh, this truck is very, very loose. It feels kind of like it did on us at Watkins Glen last night, Garrett.
That's about normal.
I wouldn't really describe it as loose as much as just snapping around, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like it's going good, and then it's not going good no more.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, these guys are doing a good job hanging on to it, though, I will say that.
Nation ain't broadcasting with you tonight.
No, he's on vacation. He's on his phone, so I don't guess he wants to come up here.
Let's just move him in here.
I tried. He moves himself out. Mess with him. Nation! Everybody's been asking about you. You have to say hi. He's not saying nothing. We got him in the booth, but he's being silent. Garrett, see if you can get him to speak up.
Nation. Be talking to Matt on the phone or something.
Oh, damn. He does speak up. He ain't going to have any kind words for Garrett. I don't think he's going to speak up.
I guess not.
Meanwhile, we got a pretty good race going on. You can see that 61 of Corey Cook gets around the 63 of Glenn Jamison. And don't look back too far because there's another Cook coming into the picture, and that's going to be Troy Cook in the 51. Troy moving his way up to third. Right behind him, you're going to see the 32 of Dustin Lee. You see the 9 of Tyler Lambert there. Call him Red the Barber. Good to see Red back here tonight. He's working inside the 41 of Jeff Martin. And the 27 right there of Bryce Andrus. These guys are 2x2. Fighting back here for the 7th position. Probably 6th through 9th right there, actually. We'll cruise back a little farther, and we're going to find that 3 truck, Hal Amy. Hal's riding back in the 10th position right now. Some changes up front, too. 51 of Troy Cook moves up to 2nd position. He's hunting the leader down. Right behind him, you're going to see that 32 of Dustin Lee. And it looks like Corey Cook in the 61 is going to fall back to 4th right here.
Yeah. Wesley Whitfield's loose.
Yeah, Whitfield, he's had that thing sideways a couple times tonight. Heck, Garrett, why we got you up here? You can probably call this race as good as anyone, man.
No, I suck at this.
Last time I checked, it said pro next to your name in dirt. So we're going to look at that 74 because he's back here with the, who's that other truck there? That's the 27 and the 3. So Bryce Andrus, Hal Lamy, and Wesley Whitfield. Hal's trying to hang on to that top 10. They're saying hi to you in the YouTube chat, Nation. We're sorry, Nation has left the building.
My right monitor just broke.
Well, that ain't good. Are they LED monitors, Garrett?
No, they're just normal monitors.
No, I mean, do they have like power bricks that go with them? Little power bricks?
No.
Okay. Because every once in a while when one of mine goes out, it's the power brick that's bad. Oh, Troy sideways. Hang on to it, Troy. No, did he save it?
Yep.
Yes, he did. So he got it loose, drove it down to the bottom, saved it. Going to hold on to third, maybe, I don't know. 70 of Robert David Ballantyne is there, and he's going to try to capitalize. He give up one spot to the 32 there. Now he's in a hell of a fight to hang on to third right here. Well, Troy's going to get a good run off into the corner. Ballantyne's going to get loose behind him. Still gets a good run.
Oh, there goes somebody.
And as Garrett said, there went somebody.
Tyler Lambert.
Poor Red. Did he wreck it hard?
Nah, he's pretty. He's
Oh,
still on
he's
the
good
track.
shape. He's on the track.
He got it sideways.
He got it sideways and held on to it. Tyler's actually running in the top 10 right now, having a good run tonight. Well, they're picking on Nation. You see the chat, Garrett?
All right, fuckers. I can't see the chat, and I was in a pool.
Bad gummit, Nation.
He was in a pool, he said.
So fuck you,
Who was you in the pool with?
the wife and kid.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure because that's not what Garrett said.
Yeah, I don't take a whole lot of advice from Garrett.
Were you watching a broadcast?
No, I can't see it.
How in the fuck can you be on vacation and not watch a broadcast?
Because their Wi-Fi here can suck my dick.
Yeah, but you can go to YouTube on your phone, right?
Look at that big old
But
empty
not
parking
talk to you
lot
at the
out
same
there.
time.
Oh, 32 sideways now, Garrett. Second place. He's going to save it, but damn, that race behind him still going on. Number 70, Robert David Ballantyne. 51, Troy Cook. Let's see if they get it sorted out this time, and it looks like they're going to. 70's going to clear the 51, move the 70 to third. These guys are running down that 32. That 32 looks like he's had a couple bad corners, Garrett. Looking for that 61. He's back here. Actually, a truck that's moving forward is that number 3 truck of Hal Amy. Last time, whoa, just when I said that, he's going to set it sideways there, and he's going to end up 3 wide between the 27 of Bryce Andrus and the 61 of Chris Cook here. He hung on to it, Garrett. Oh, he's going to get a run on the outside here, maybe? No, he's going to back off. This is good racing right here. These 3 are putting on a hell of a show. You see Hal getting a run there, but he lifts out of it. He don't want to put his truck in a, compromising position. I think that's a safe way to put it.
Space Force.
He don't want to compromise his truck, Nation.
No, I wouldn't imagine.
Oh, and they ask about him, and he's here. We got Nation in here, all the way from, where you at, Nation? Myrtle Beach, South Carolina?
Yep.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Got out of the pool just to come in here and cuss at us.
No, I had my fucking phone sitting in the little bag at the pool. My wife's like, "Who are these people talking?"
She don't know my voice by now?
I thought you did. I told him, just tell him to shut the fuck up and move on. She wouldn't do it.
Oh, she should have.
That's what I said.
I say she should have because I'm wondering what Garrett would have said.
Yeah, even Garrett's wondering what Garrett would have said.
I think Garrett knows what he'd say. Look at this battle for second. 3 trucks under a blanket, 70, 32, 51. Look at Troy Cook going to move in for third. Ballantyne in the second. Troy Cook right there in the 51. Dustin Lee on the bottom in the 32. We're going to see how this shakes out. Well, Ballantyne's going to have second here, and it looks like Cook's going to go ahead and clear the 32 and take third. So Troy Cook having a little issue after the restart. Oh, and he's sideways again. This time he ain't going to save it, and we're going to have a caution.
Oh, there.
What happened? Oh, what happened there, Garrett? How'd that go down, Garrett?
I
Garrett's
guess.
laughing. You making me laugh. All right, let's burn it down with an instant replay, Garrett. We got fire. Burning it down. Every time I put the camera on somebody, they have they have shit luck. Have you noticed that? You see Troy sideways come back up the racetrack. He's sitting still here. No, he tries to get going, and damn! Oh, not good for Hal.
I think old Hal might have him something to drink tonight.
You think? You hear that, Nation?
I didn't hear it.
Tell him again, Garrett.
I think old Hal had him something to drink tonight.
That was a good one. Oh, damn it. I hope that wasn't Hal's last fast repair. I mean, he had nowhere to go.
Well, unless he's towing.
Oh, you might be right, Garrett. He could be towing. We're going to take a little different look at this kind of from Hal's perspective or view.
He's still sitting in his truck, so he must have a fast repair.
All right, here we go. On board with the number 3 truck, a Hal Amy here. We're going to see it from his point of view. I can see the 51 getting loose up there, but he don't know where to go. So he's going to stay high. And he goes to turn low, and the 51's there. I mean, there ain't really nothing you can do right there.
Going to the front.
I do apologize. Garrett got me laughing there. He seen what was happening and just started laughing about it.
Well, Hal's rolling out of the pit, so.
Does he got him a new truck, Garrett?
Yeah, he must have loaded it back up.
All right, then he'll forgive us. I was laughing before I knew it was Hal's truck that got destroyed. Just so you know. That right, Nation?
If Hal gets driver of the day, I don't want nothing to do with him.
Well, the worst part about it, Garrett, is their teammates. The 51 and the 3 are teammates.
No, I don't even want to talk to Hal right now.
That makes for an interesting team chat right there, don't it?
That would be fun to broadcast.
Somebody in the chat said too many beers, Hal.
I don't think I was probably even drinking. I bet he is now.
If he's got any brains, he is.
Somebody asked him, I'm from Alabama.
Where are you from, Garrett?
Georgia.
Georgia. Cindy, she told me to keep my camera off the 51.
Oh, Hal almost hit somebody under car.
All right. Hal's getting his lap back.
He ain't playing either.
No, he's not. Somebody must not have got out of the way when he got his wave around there, Garrett.
He didn't even want to do this race.
No, he didn't.
He dang ran in the back of somebody.
He ran in the back of him?
Yeah.
All right, this might be enough right here, Nation, to light a fire under Hal's ass, and he's going to come out and win this thing tonight. What do you think?
Do what? I didn't hear you.
I said this might light a fire under Hal's ass, and he'll come back and win it.
I think he already lit one under that other dude's.
He lit one under the other dude.
Be right back.
All right, we're about ready to restart here. I don't know if it'll be our last one. I'm kind of doubting it. What about you, Garrett?
I don't know. Still got 15 laps left.
A lot can happen in 15 laps. Your leader's going to be the 70, Robert David Ballantyne. Outside of him is going to be the 63 of Glenn Jamison. Then you got the 41, who was a pole sitter tonight. That's Jeff Martin. 61 of Chris Cook. You see him in the picture. 74, Wesley Whitfield. He's up there now, too. Scoring him in the top 5. 67, Andrew Williams. Man, he's a funny one to have in the booth. Andrew's a good dude.
He must have flew in from Australia.
He did. Flew in all the way from Australia to race here tonight. There's the 32. Dustin Lee, 99. Haven't said much about him. That's going to be Arnold Thompson. See the 9 truck, the Barber Red back there. Red to Barber. Good to see Red back here tonight. And it's restart time. They're going to have 14 laps to go when they fire off here, Garrett.
We even got Bob Ross's truck back there.
Pace cars in. Oh, what the hell happened on that restart? 63 launch, but he gave it back, so I guess no harm, no foul there. 70's going to pull out to the lead. I'm not sure what happened. Just a little bit of a, I don't know. Maybe the spotter miscommunicated and he just misfired there. Man, that racing back there between the 74 and the 32 is getting pretty good. 63 of Glenn Jamison hung out there. Wesley Whitfield seen the door open. He's trying to kick it in. It gets down here to crunch time. It's go time, Garrett. Oh, there's the wreck. 86 of Johnson News sliding it down pit road. We stay green. And if we're green, I'm not going off the camera where the racing's at. Because quite honestly, the racing's too good. We're going to get back here and find that 51 of Troy Cook. Troy's riding in the 10th spot right now. Make no bones about it. I see that 3 truck of Hal Lamy looking under that 2 truck right there going for a position. I can tell you right now, Hal Lamy's a man on a mission. Scoring Hal in the 12th position right now. He's going to easily clear the 2 and go after the 9. We know Hal Lamy restarted in the back after taking that wave around. He's not trying to waste no time, is he, Garrett?
No.
He said that's what Garrett and Vern get for laughing at me. Garrett started that one.
He better watch himself on this.
Meanwhile, up front, Robert David Ballantyne still leading it. Chris Cook in second now. Third's going to be the 41, Jeff Martin. I'll tell you, these guys back here second on back don't want to let that leader get out there too far, do they?
Nah.
He's out there in clean air all by himself. I don't think it's going to last real long. I believe we're going to have another caution here pretty quickly, Garrett.
Leon Jameson's already fell back to 6th. He was leading
Glenn's
the race.
actually in this battle back here with Dustin Lee and Andrew. Them are all teammates right there. 67, Andrew Williams. 32, Dustin Lee. 41, which is Jeff Martin. Those are all teammates. Jamison, I don't think, is on that team. The 63. And I'll tell you, Troy Cook's right back behind these guys. He's in a battle with the 27. That's going to be Bryce Andrus in the 27. Troy's going to go for the position here. This will be, what, 7th position? He's going to clear him. Score the 51 back up to 7th. Man, I see a truck back there battling behind them, and I know it's the 3 truck, Garrett.
The 2nd place car just hit the wall off of turn 4.
That happens. That's going to be the 61 of Corey Cook. That's who Garrett mentioned. Oh, 32, Dustin Lee's loose and headed hard for the inside wall. And I think he hit it, didn't he, Garrett?
Which one?
No, he might not have hit the wall. He gets it spun around and he's going again.
No, he didn't hit nothing. He just got loose.
He got loose and turned it around. Meanwhile, 1.7 seconds ahead of these guys is going to be that 70 of Robert David Ballantyne. You see the battle for second, 41. Jeff Martin, 61. Chris Cook, 63. Glenn Jamison. Almost contact right there. They're 3 wide. 3 wide for second.
Hal and Tim almost got together.
3 wide for second, but it clears out. Jeff Martin moves up to the second position. Glenn Jamison going to move into third now. 61 of Chris Cook's going to fall back to fourth. Right back behind him in fifth as he picks off another one is going to be that 51 of Troy Cook. Right behind him is Bryce Andrus. There's Andrew Williams. He's battling back here with Red DeBarber. Then we got the 99 of Arnold Thompson. Then we see Wesley Whitfield, Hal Amy. And that's Tim Hamlet right there, isn't it, the 49?
Yep.
Top 10 for Tim Hamlet right now. Coming to 7 laps to go. Nobody's lost it, so we don't have another caution, but it ain't over yet. We got green-white checkers on, too. Meanwhile, up front, man, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do, Garrett, but this man's up to a 2.5-second lead on him now.
They better find some speed in the next 7 laps.
Meanwhile, second place changes hands. 63 of Glenn Jamison back to second. Oh, it's Corey Cook. Sorry about that. Let's see if Glenn just cuts in on the lead, Garrett. Let's see if he's faster than the 70 is.
The leader ran a 187 that last lap. He hit a 273. There's smoke on the backstretch. 54 lost it.
Is he off the track?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're off the track, it isn't going to bring out a caution here.
Actually, 2 cars spun out on the backstretch. They were on the track, and the caution didn't even come out.
That's weird. That time, looks like Ballantyne was faster than Jamison. A 288 to a 335, Garrett. But Jamison's pretty well asserted himself there in second, and then you got the 41, and then you got a smoker. That's going to be the 86 of John Sanu. We got about 4 laps to go here. Troy Cook's moved up to fourth now. There's a battle with Corey Cook, the number 9 of Red DeBarber, Tyler Lambert there, and Tim Hamlet in the 49. We're getting late in this thing, and Tim's putting the gas pedal down. He's going to take a look under Corey Cook here. Tim looks pretty racy here late, Garrett.
Yeah. He's pretty quick. Saved his tires.
Saved his tires, saved his equipment. Truck looks real good. Don't see any damage on it. Don't want to jinx nobody. He's racing pretty hard with that 61. And we got a caution. There's our green-white checker. Who's our caution, Garrett?
Let's go see. The 32 and the 54, I guess.
All right. Oh, yeah, both of them are slow and smoking right there, so let's do this. Let's burn it down with fire. We got fire right here. Well, this changes everything.
Well, he just went spinning off in the corner, and
All right, so we're back to the 32 of Dustin Lee. All the 54s spinning up in front of him, and bam. Contact and reckon. That'll certainly bring out a caution every time. So let's take a look at this from a different perspective. '54 just lost it in the corner, and 32 didn't have nowhere to go. All right, so what do you do here?
well, I'd go into the fifth and at least take two.
Next season, Cindy, next season we'll figure out how to get Chris over here.
But the back markers, I would stay out. Not the back markers, but the guys at the back.
Not the back markers, but the guys at the back, huh?
Not to be rude to anybody.
I know. I know what you meant, Garrett. All right, so we seen what could happen there. We knew that a green-white checker might be the way this thing's finished. These guys are going to get 2 attempts at it.
Tyler Lambert and Jeff Martin's the only ones that stayed out.
So we are going to overtime.
I'll be right back, Aaron.
All right, Garrett. I'll tell you, the guy that didn't want to see that caution flag's the driver of that number 70 truck, Robert David Ballantyne. But that's 63, 41, 51, 61. Those guys wanted to see that caution. Gives you one more shot at it. But right here is going to tell the whole story. Who comes down pit road? Who hangs it out there? So far, everybody making their way. A few trucks stay out. I don't know if they're staying out to get a lap back or what the deal is. We're going to find out here on who our leader is after these pit stops are over. You can see most of the lead group, though, coming down pit road right now. That's to your right. Few trucks left out on the track here. Maybe a barbecue going on down at the end of pit road down there. I'm not sure. All right, they're sprinting off here. It's like the 63. Glenn Jamison going to lead that race off pit road there. But the leader is going to be Jeff Martin in the 41 because the 41 didn't go down pit road. So it looks like it's going to be 2 lead lap trucks that stayed out. The 86 is probably on the tail end of the lead lap, so he's going to get the wave around here. But after he takes the wave around, the 41 of Jeff Martin's going to be scored to leader. The number 9 of Red the Barber, Tyler Lambert, right there is going to be scored in second. Yeah, Troy had mentioned it a couple times, Cindy, so if we can somehow get Chris hooked up with equipment, then they can really confuse the heck out of me next season. Especially if Corey Cook sticks around. I'm in trouble then. All right, hopefully one of you ladies has kept count for me on the driver of the day. Nation's on vacation, and I didn't think about a pen and paper when I started this. So we are in overtime right here. 9 for the 3. go over the top 10 with you real quick. Your leader is going to be the 41 of Jeff Martin. Second is going to be Tyler Lambert in a 9. Third place, a fast truck before that caution come out, and that's going to be the 49 of Tim Hamlet. Fourth place tonight, you're going to see the 63 of Glenn Jamison. And fifth, we got the 51 of Troy Cook. Sixth place tonight is going to be the 70 of Robert David Ballantyne. He was the leader when the caution come out. Seventh place, the 27 of Bryce Andrews. Eighth, you're going to see that 3 of Hal Lamy. And ninth, you got the 74 of Wesley Whitfield. And then 10th, you're going to have the 67 of Andrew Williams. This should be exciting right here. And that's a close battle. Close battle for driver of the day. Let's see if we can make it closer. See if Troy Cook can get a couple more voters come in here. If they tie, then we'll just have to bring both the Hal Jr. Motorsports drivers up here in the booth tonight. And it'd probably be the first time we had a flat-out tie for driver of the day. Well, normally because finishing position would break it, but...
Green flag.
Garrett, you see the chat? We're back to green. All right, green-white checker. 63, Glenn Jamison's loose on the apron. Tim Hamlet gets a little piece of that. He's going to get loose. And they're wrecking hard. We're going to see a caution flag and another green-white checker. All right, let's burn it down with fire right here. See what happened.
I don't have any idea who that person is.
I don't know who it is either.
Nope.
Is he saying I got a poop that he has a poo-poo head and a dirty penis?
I have no idea who that child is either.
All right, let's take a look at this replay from Tim Hamlet's view in the 49. I'm not going to let that disrupt our broadcast. The 63 got loose, went across the 49's nose and got him loose, and this camera angle sucks dick. So we're going to change it. Eventually, I'm going to get it right, Nation.
What is it, Vern?
Oh, I just want to see what happened up here, what led to the big wreck.
I can't see the damn thing.
Man, there's a lot of carnage back here. 2 truck, Walt Augustino Witz. 49, Tim Hamlet. 63, Glenn Jamison. 99, Arnold Thompson. And then the others are just sitting on pit road wreck from earlier. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't approve to let his chat in here, so we can always remove it. I don't know who did it, Nation.
Well, I can't see shit, Vern.
Oh, I know.
But I know somebody here that might be typing in your chat, and if you want me to smack the fuck out of them, I can do that.
Who do you think's doing it?
I don't know. It might be a couple feet away.
Someone in Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Garrett ain't doing that.
No, it's not in Discord. But they're definitely in this condo.
Oh, someone in your condo's doing it?
You want me to smack the fuck out of him?
Who's doing it?
Boys over here doing it.
Oh, your boy's doing that?
You want me to smack the fuck out of him?
Nah, you ain't got to smack him, Nation.
Come on, dude. I can knock him out of his chair. Just saying.
All right, so we found the culprit. We found the culprit.
I just told him to to look up the YouTube and see what they were saying about me, and he's like, "Can I say poop?" I'm like, "No."
He did it.
And he did it anyway. So if you need me to smack him up out of this chair, I can do it.
I don't know where he come up with that vocabulary at, Nation. I wonder.
Well, he was born in West Virginia, so
Oh, that's we'll just blame it on that then.
yeah, there is definitely that.
All right, so we're going to get us another green-white checker. This will, however, be our last green-white checker of the night. So, if there's another wreck, whoever survives it is going to go on as your winner. Meanwhile, your leader right now is a 41 of Jeff Martin. He's followed by the number 9 of Red, Tyler Lambert, Nation. Red the Barber is in second place.
Fuck yeah.
Coming up on a green-white checker. He's had that truck looking good all night long. Been really strong. Red doing a hell of a job wheeling that thing. All right, so no harm, no foul on Dirty there. He's just taking after Nation. You should be proud of him, Nation.
Oh, I hope he's doing good.
He's learning to troll from the best.
Oh God, no, not that kid. You ain't supposed to do that shit.
Oh, you ain't been letting him hang out with Audie, have you?
I told him to get it on our Discord. He's scared to.
He's scared to, huh?
He said, "Come on, man, no balls, no balls."
Oh, I told him not to. We're good, Melissa. I think it's funny.
Did she say I can't knock him out of that chair?
That's what makes it worse is that I'm laughing about it. That's going to encourage a kid to do it more and more and more.
Yeah, I can smack him clean out of that chair.
No, ain't no sense in smacking on no kids.
He's my kid. I can smack shit out of him. Now he's reading the chat.
Well, something changed because I'm now showing the leader as the number 9 of Red to Barber. Second place, though, is going to be a really fast truck. That's at number 70 of Robert David Ballantyne. In third place, you got Troy Cook in a 51. Red's going to choose the bottom here. Ballantyne's going to go to the top. See, one of the guys going to head down pit road. Is they're going to line it up 2 by 2. How far back, Nation?
All the way back.
All the way back. All the way back to the scene of the crash. I forgot Missy reported it.
Is Diana?
That's what I said, Cindy. Yeah, she's been in the chat. Diana has. She's probably still in there.
Damn. I'm staying the fuck.
Oh, we're back to green and I'm not live. Shit. Damn.
Fuck.
We're going to watch that. That's not good. All right, so here's our restart. Burn it down with fire. One more time. This is it. This is going to end the race. Oh, 9 got loose, spun his tires on the restart, and the wreck was on from there. Meanwhile, wait for it. Your winner, the number 51 of Troy Cook, is going to bring it to victory lane tonight.
There you go.
So the 51 survived it. He's going to be the winner. The 74 of Wesley Whitfield is second. We got another Cook. That's Corey Cook is going to finish third tonight in the number 61. Hal Amy in the number 3 is going to recover for a fourth place. And then we got the Australian, Andrew Williams, in the 67 and fourth. So we're going to look at it from Troy's point of view. We're going to burn it down one more time here. And you see the 9 go get in the wall, gets into the 70, and they're wrecking from there, and Troy Cook is going to miss it and cross the start-finish line. And that's it. We had 2 green-white checkers. That was the second one, right? I think it was, Nation. And if that was the second one, then that will end this race. There he is, your winner tonight, the number 51 of Troy Cook. I don't think they've officially finished it yet, though, so we'll have to wait. Oh, they're wrecking again. They're under caution and wrecking, Nation.
What's up, Bert?
They wrecked under caution.
Oh,
How in the hell does that happen? We're going to burn it down one more time, see what happened there.
I can tell you what happened.
light it up.
Oh, there's red.
I can tell you what happened.
All right, we're under caution, so let's check it out here. Red, what happened? Oh, 27 stopped in the track.
Yeah, Red, what happened?
So when I went to go green, I smashed the gas pedal in the back of my chair, took a shit, and I let go of the wheel almost. And I about fell on the floor.
I've had that happen before.
What the fuck happened?
It was bad. It was really bad.
Why do they let us have access to digital devices?
I don't know.
Anyway, I gotta go.
Question for the age.
Y'all can keep laughing about that.
Red, good racing tonight, man. Up until that happened.
Yeah, that's.
Take care, Red.
See ya.
It looked like the 27 hit his brakes there.
What did he say happened?
He hit the gas pedal to restart, and the back of his chair broke.
Oh, I thought he said something took a shit on his floor or some shit.
Yeah, the back of his chair.
Oh, okay.
The back of his chair broke, and he lost all his balance and configuration, and that was it. All right, so it's official now. Now we can officially call Troy Cook in the 51 the winner. Corey Cook's going to end up finishing second because of the display from the 27. And third is going to be that 70 of Robert David Ballantyne. So, Corey Cook, we do interview the top 3 since you finished second tonight. If you want to find your way into our website, which is, let me give you a link real quick. I'll put a link into YouTube, so if you're watching the YouTube, you can get it. There you go right there. And this is for Corey Cook. If you get that link, go connect to our Discord, come in here, and we'll give you an interview. Meanwhile, let's not wait no longer. Let's get Troy up here. Troy Cook, this is Vernon Nation and Garrett Robinson up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, got you guys.
Man, it unfolded for you on that last green-white checkered. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it did. I mean, kind of lucked out there, but I think I had a good chance anyway. I had 4 tires, and they stayed out, so I liked my chances anyways. So
Yeah, restart things got a little bit crazy, didn't it?
yeah, it did for sure. That was a lot of fun, though. I was a little skeptical going into tonight. This truck's hard to drive, but it was fun actually after we got a hold of it.
Well, tell us what you've seen through your windshield there on that last restart.
Looked like the truck on the bottom. I can't remember which one it was. Whoever was on the bottom looks like when they stabbed the gas, they spun the tires and hooked right. That's what it looked like to me.
What actually happened there, he come in and told us when he stabbed the gas, he pushed down on the gas so hard he pressed against the back of his chair and it broke.
So he paid for it.
He paid for it.
That's awesome.
With a
Hey,
broken desk
I'll
chair.
take it.
I broke my armrest off one night racing when I used to race at my desk, and what I used to really hate when I raced at the desk is when you push a gas or the brake hard and the fucking pedals slide on you, and you can't get it wide
Oh, I
open. You're
probably
like,
hate
damn,
that.
damn.
That
All
makes it
right,
tough.
man. Congratulations again. We seen you.
Thanks.
You and Hal have a little bit of bad luck there about midway through the race, and feeling kind of bad for you because Garrett got me laughing. And then once I got done laughing, I'm like, oh, damn, man, that was Hal and Troy. I hate to see that. But
Yeah.
you think the race out on the track was good tonight. You should have seen the race for driver of the day.
Yeah, how was that?
I think the final score, and let me get back up here to confirm it again. It may have been like 11-9. But I don't know. We had a lot of action after that. Okay.
I didn't get to vote, but I'm going 3.
12 for the 3 and 9 for the 51. So
Oh, that's cool.
there you
That's
go.
awesome that everyone tunes in. That's makes it way more fun to race, I think.
Yeah, and being able to win with, your family watching, that has
Yep.
to feel really good right there, Troy.
Yeah, even though some say it's a game, it's the only racing I can do, so.
That's the only
It's fun
racing
for
a
me.
lot of us can do, and it's an e-sport. It's not a game.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, and thanks for putting it on, Vern Nation. It's awesome.
We enjoy doing it. Hopefully everyone enjoys the broadcast. I know we get a little crazy from now and then, but I think that's what makes us human and makes it more fun. But, man, congratulations once again. Seeing you in Victory Lane here tonight is awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, it feels good. It's been a while.
Nation, you got anything you want to add?
No.
Well, thanks anyway.
Well, that was pretty subtle. All right, so second place tonight is Corey Cook, and I don't think he made it into our Discord, so we're going to skip out on him, and we're going to find Valentine. I don't know, who is WHO 8713?
I think that's that Hootie guy.
The who guy?
Yeah, the Hootie guy. One of Red's friends.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get Valentine in here. Bob, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Oh, man, a little bit of a rough one for you on that last restart, but you're still going to bring it home third. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I pit stop before. I actually didn't take any fuel. Tightened the truck up quite a bit so I could run just about flat out. Pretty much had the field covered there, and then we had that late caution. And I'm not sure what happened to the 9 there. Made a mistake or had some trouble or what, but it was a good race up until then.
Well, we can tell you about the 9 a little bit because he did let us know right afterwards, and it's a crazy story. When you guys restarted there, the 9 smashed his gas so hard that he broke the back of his desk chair. And did he say he found the floor, Nation? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I think he fell on the floor. So that's what happened to Red, the barber there in the number 9. Man,
He's a big boy.
Bob, you had a fast truck tonight. I mean, before these green-white checkers started, I think you were up to a 2.5-second lead there. So tell us the secret to getting around here when the trucks drive this way. He ain't giving that up.
No, it's if you can get into a situation where, I mean, obviously we can't make any changes to the truck, but if you can get into a situation where you can lighten that rear end up a lot. I only had about just a little under 2/3 fuel there when we came out. Helped it a lot. I could actually get around there probably 9/10 throttle, and keeping the arc pretty wide and try and run the bottom as much as you can.
Throttle control, then. That's what I heard there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, when they get loose like that, sometimes you're pedaling the throttle a lot, and when you use you kind of explain it like I do, 9/10 of the throttle and stuff like that, because a lot of times that's what I'll do is I'll just I won't go wide open, because wide open is what wrecks you, and you can back off that a little bit and sometimes save it. But I'll tell you, the whole field for the way that truck was handling and what I seen in practice really did a hell of a job tonight.
Yeah, we had one really good long run there, and everybody was doing their best to keep them straight. But anytime you had to fill them right up, they were sure.
Yeah, we could tell by how loose they were getting, even watching the thing. So I mean, it was, but it did make it more exciting as far as the broadcast goes. But
I'll
Bob,
bet.
Bob, I hated it for you there when that first caution come out. And we got our first green white checker because you had a 2.5 second lead, man, and you were covering the field.
Oh, that's racing, and I was prepared for that one. I pretty much had the 9 beat. He had no tires, and he had damage on the right front. So all I needed to do was stay beside him there, and I was winning.
Yeah, I think it was going to be a good race there between you and the 51 because I know both of you had pretty good tires there, and we knew it was going to be a good one. But man, I mean, I did not expect that on the start. I thought he might have just broke loose and buzzed his tires, but he stabbed the gas and broke his desk chair. So that goes a little more. Anyone that thinks this is a game, they might want to talk to Red right now.
Well, if he busts his desk chair with his gas pedal, I'm not going to get mad at him and mess with him. He's beating me.
Neither am I. I've had I broke the arm off my desk chair when I used to race at the desk. I broke the arm off the chair one night, and I used to get really pissed off when I'd push real hard on the gas or the brake and my pedals would move, and I couldn't get wide open, and then I'd have to try to take both feet to pull the pedals back.
Yeah, I remember that.
I raced that way for over 20 years at a desk, literally.
Yeah.
And when I went about a year and a half ago now, a little over a year and a half ago, and I got the RS1 cockpit built from Rick Motec, I was able to go into the cockpit and really do a hell of a lot better. And I told Hal that I thought it was because my pedals were staying still and not moving. So.
Oh yeah, having the sim rig is definitely an advantage.
Yeah, it makes a world of difference. But Bob, man, it's always good having you over here racing, and it's great getting to talk to you. And good run tonight. I know it's not probably the finish you were looking for, but still a great run for you.
Well, thank you very much. I had a lot of fun, and thanks to everybody who's watching.
Good
All
job,
right.
Bob.
That's the number 70 of Bob Ballantyne. And now we got Nation. You want to take this one?
Nope.
What?
Nope. I don't want to talk to him.
All right.
I will
He's
take
probably
it.
still pissed
I
off.
don't know how this happened at all. Somehow, how Amy has looked up and won driver of the day. I'm sure. Is that
How
right?
does that happen?
How does
I
that
don't know.
happen?
I'm talking to her.
Called faithful fans, man.
He sent out some more of them letters with the weed.
With the weed.
Yeah.
Vote for Hal. Vote
Hey, that was a rough race, but congratulations to Troy.
He's there. I think got his mic off. He's celebrating right now, Hal.
Is
he, he's smoking that thing you sent to him.
So are you
yeah.
the weed
He's
so he
thinking
could get
about
them?
doing it
You saying that Troy voted for him too?
Probably from in the car.
From in the car.
His name was Mr. Wiggle.
I'll tell you what, though, the voting was close. 12 for Hal and 9 for Troy there. So their fans definitely come out. In full
I thought
force.
you were going to say the vote was closed. 12 for Hal and 4 for Troy.
Troy has a pretty good sized family and some friends that come in there too, so they make that driver of the day race gets as exciting as a race on the track does.
I had a pretty good race going until my teammate decided he wanted to take my motor.
We noticed that, and little Garrett Robinson made me laugh so hard I damn near had to take a break.
Troy's like, I'm sorry. I was like, "It happens."
Man, I mean, Troy was he got loose and he come back up that track, and then here comes Hal. Boom! I'm like,
Hey, I'm
oh
happy.
fuck!
I went from the back to the front, from the
I
back
know,
to the front, from the
and you
back to
got
the
a good
front. I'm
finish
happy.
tonight.
Yep.
Top 5 on a truck that you didn't want to drive before this thing started tonight. So I'd say that's a pretty good night.
Fuck no, he didn't want nothing to do with this truck.
It was a handful.
Well,
Martin wouldn't share his setup.
tell us how you
Hey,
handled that handful. How'd you make it 65 laps in that handful tonight, Hal?
Patience.
Patience.
Fuck you. You
One
don't have
lap at a
patience.
time.
What's that, Nation?
I said, fuck you, Hal. You don't have patience.
Oh, no response from Hal.
Uh,
Dude, you
Damn.
don't.
I gotta have a lot of patience. I put up with Nation.
No, all right. Touche.
He's still mad about somebody's still mad about the cooking comment
Oh,
last week.
Missy didn't get her weed, Hal.
Uh oh.
You
I
didn't
guess
send them
better.
packages out right, did you?
I must send it to the wrong address.
Her neighbor's out there sitting on the
Yeah,
porch.
but I got it.
Our neighbor's out there sitting on the porch.
Supposed to be 301, not 302.
Nation's on vacation smoking his right now.
Fuck yeah.
He's
At
like,
the pool.
thanks, Hal, and I didn't even vote for you.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't vote for him. I couldn't get on there.
Oh, he says he couldn't get on there, but his kid did.
But yeah, he got on there with his phone. I was on Discord with my phone.
He gets on there, and I didn't know it was his kid. Somebody with the name Dirty come on there and said penis, and then he said dirty poo poo or dirty penis and then poo poo.
I don't even know what he said.
And it
But
was,
I asked if you wanted me to knock him out of his chair.
I think it was dirty penis and then poo poo, and I'm like, who in the fuck is doing that?
Nation's the shithead.
No, that dirty
You
penis
think he
and
would have
poo
said
poo can
that.
only mean one thing. And we don't want to have no part of what that might be. Whatever Nation does on his vacation's his business.
That's fucked up.
I'm just saying.
Come on in, folks. I'm in room 69.
And saying it in a southern accent is even more fucked up.
I think here's what I think happened tonight too. I think Troy paid off Corey to EOL me so Troy could win.
Oh, damn. He calling
Now
Corey out.
I did have an issue with that. No, I called Corey out on the radio. You just didn't have the chat on because I was very mad about that. And I had 4 people sitting around me that said, no, the pace car was off the track when he went. Even Barber said it. He said he was off the track. And I even went back to the lap, froze the shot of the pace car's tires barely under the white dotted line when I went. But either way, it's a fun race. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, it's a fun race. I don't know. Corey's the admin, so whatever Corey makes out there, I'm good with it. I'll go back and
I
look
had
at
it.
but
I had it played perfect because that first restart, whenever he said that happened, I had Tyler. I had Tyler set to the inside so he could. The other one couldn't get around him, and that's how I got the jump that I did. And then the next one coming in, I was going to have Troy behind Tyler so I could get away because Tyler didn't have good tires anyway, and I was going to be able to get away from him because I knew on that first one I eased into it and then went, and that's how I got away. On his restart, I think he stomped it, and that's why he lost it.
that's why who lost it?
Tyler, the barber.
He lost it because he stabbed the gas so hard the back of his desk chair broke and he fell on the floor.
That's what I'm saying. See, when I went, I had the same tires he had. I just eased in and then went. I think he stomped it all at once.
He did. He stomped it hard enough he broke his desk chair.
That's
But it still turned out a pretty good race. I appreciate everyone for coming out. Racers and broadcasters. Garrett Robinson helped me out tonight. Nation come in for a little while. Really good crowd of people. You know, regular crowd plus Kyle Murphy and a few others. Ryan Gallagher. A lot of people that hit the stream up regular.
Nation, you should have been broadcasting from the pool, watching the thing from your phone,
I
and
was
people
trying
around
to,
you
but
would
the
have
wife
been
had the
like,
phone.
"What in the fuck is he doing?" They would have thought you were crazy and talking to yourself.
I've done that before.
And every Wednesday night, we're going to put these things on till our regular season starts, and we're going to call it a fun race. Next week, we'll probably have you coming back from vacation next week, Nation, or are you still going to be gone?
No, I'll be back.
Well, Nation will be back next week. So you'll return to normal internet, not the Ethiopian internet?
Not the Ethiopian internet.
Good deal. All right, so we'll be the village idiots next week. Not just a village idiot for most of the night, but
No, dude, we're the fucking village idiots.
it's in black and white, man.
It's right
It
there.
is in black and
I
white.
say next week we should do, because we're in the Xfinity cars. I believe we should do that at Atlanta with Speedway.
We might be able to do something like that. But thank everybody that come out and viewed tonight. We will see y'all next week.
See y'all.
Y'all take care.